Hi everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn. Today I was taking a session with professionals and I was talking about why communication skills are so important in today's age and why it is irreplaceable and why we need to build on our communication skills like English speaking skills, which I take up every day on my YouTube channel. So I've given them 3 reasons why communication skills is very relevant in today's age of AI and it cannot replace any job. And I just thought of taking up the same thing here also so that you understand the importance of communication. And if you want to make a career, if you want to be a professional, if you are looking for something like what to do next, this is the right career, this is the right thing for you to take up. Okay, because communication skills is something which no AI, no technology can replace. And I'm going to give you 3 reasons why I am saying this. So start building up on your communication skills or English speaking skills. Communication skills is English speaking skills because we communicate in English, right? When I'm talking about professional or career opportunities, we speak in English, we communicate in English, right? So that is why we need to build up on our English speaking skills so that we stay relevant in today's world. Whether it is our education or our professional life, we need to work on this skill to stay relevant. So guys, on that note, welcome back to my channel. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. But if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos, do write your comments in the comment section without fail, and do not forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. What you have to do is stay tuned, stay connected, and watch my entire video to master this skill. Now let's get back to the topic. Now guys, this topic is very important. When we are learning to speak English, we need to know why we want to speak this language, why it is relevant today, why it is very necessary for us to start speaking in English well or to be fluent and confident in speaking in English, how it is going to help us, what is the benefit or what is our motto, our goal to achieve this target. We should know this. And that is why today I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you should build on your communication skills or build on your English speaking skills. Apart from what goal you have, what target or motto you have to become fluent and confident in speaking in English. Okay, the first thing I would like to tell you, I'll give you an example basically. For example, you're a very brilliant student or you're very brilliant in doing something. You are an expert in doing something technically or in playing some sport or anywhere else. You're very good at doing that thing, right? But if you don't know how to speak about it, how to tell people about it, how will people know that you are very good at it? You have to put yourself forward. You have to speak up for yourself, right? As I took the session yesterday about how you can talk about yourself. It's the same thing. Whenever you're doing something, especially in your professional life, you're good technically, you have to talk about it. You should tell people about what you do. Otherwise, it's of no use. People choose, right? When you give an interview, people see if you're able to translate your ideas into words. If you're able to communicate what you think, what your ideas are or what you're doing. Simple basic things. What you are doing, you have to know, you should be able to communicate that. That's it. Nothing fancy, nothing more than that. But you should know the basics, right? So that is where communication comes into play. Now here in the age of AI, everything AI has taken over, right? They provide solutions, they can code, they can do everything on their own. But where humans come here? Then what is the role of humans? Here, now, when there is a problem, when the AI is providing a solution, it's coding for you and doing n number of other things, a human has to be there to understand what the solution is, what has to be communicated to the client, like what we are doing. right? What has to be communicated to the customer, what we are doing about it, what is the solution. So somebody has to be there to translate that idea or tell what we are going to do about it, right? What the AI has provided as a solution, AI cannot talk to the client, the customers, or the end users, right? There has to be somebody who needs to understand what the solution is and has to convey that to the end users. Okay, so there communications play a big part. So you have to know the language so well, English so well, that you understand what the AI is giving the solution, and you need to know how to convert that or translate that to people. Okay, another thing, when you have a team, when people are working on it, of course AI is providing a solution, it is doing it, but there has to be somebody to monitor it and to take the steps or do the steps, right? So here also, if while implementing a solution, there might come some challenges, some problems, some issues, right, which comes, right? Now there has to be somebody who can understand that issue and come up with a solution. Either it is through AI or any other means by themselves, but there has to be somebody who needs to understand what the problem the team is facing, or the technical people or the other people who are working on it are facing, and how to come up with a solution to it. So there has to be somebody who needs to understand everything and get the work done. So again, there has to be a human, there has to be a person who can communicate all these things, who can understand the communication between the team and the person has to be there to understand what the problem the team is facing, or what the problem is coming while implementing this solution, and has to come up with another solution to implement that, right? So again, there has to be a person who needs to do all these things. So again, communication plays a big role here. Now coming to the third reason why communication is very important is everywhere bots are there and we are talking to bots. If we call up a customer care, if we call up any other place, the first voice we listen is a bot. And sometimes we get irritated. We feel that, it is all customized. My solution is not there. My problem is not there. What to do? I want to speak to somebody to tell my problem. I have felt a lot many times. I have some issues and I have to talk to the customer care and I am not able to find how to speak to the person. The bots are talking and they don't have a solution to it. So it feels very irritating, very mind-boggling. In the same way, when you're working in a team, when you're working for an organization or you're working for any institution, just talking to a bot doesn't help. We all face a lot of issues, right? Whether it is professional, personal, or family issues, or any other issues we do face, right? So we need to talk to somebody to convey that message, right? So the organization or institutions should make sure that there is a person who can constantly keep in touch with the team related to what problems they are facing or challenges they are facing, or is everything okay in the team, everything is going smooth or not. So all these things has to be taken care of by any organization or institution, and that is where a human touch is required. We cannot constantly talk to the bots, right, for our problems, because we know that it is not going to solve the problem, because they are not humans, they are machines, right? We know that. So that is why we need a human to speak up. And for example, if we go to a hospital or we go to a doctor and we have done some tests, so we don't want a bot to give us the diagnosis, right? Whether it is a small operation or anything else, we want to hear it from a human, so that they can say, yeah, you need to get your eye operated, or you need to get your leg operated, or anything else, and we will make sure that you will be fine. And it is a small operation, it's very simple nowadays. So you need somebody to tell you, give you that promise or console you at that situation, in that situation, right? You don't want a bot to tell you about your diagnosis and tell you that you need to get your operation done, or you need to get this or that done, right? You need a human being to tell you. So everywhere a human touch is required, right? To avoid frustration, to avoid insecurities, and to avoid burnouts. So that is where again communication plays a big role. And if you know how to communicate well, if you know to empathize well, if you know interpersonal skills, you will definitely have an upper edge in your career, because these things cannot be replaced by AI. And that is why I've taken up this topic, to tell you why you need to build on your communication skills, why you need to start working on your English speaking skills to stay relevant in this world of technology. So guys, you are on the right track. Just keep listening to my videos, start working on English speaking sessions, take up basic simple conversational topics wherein I take up daily issues or daily conversational topics, basic simple things, and I speak on it so that you also start speaking on those topics to get fluent and confident in speaking in English in no time. And this is actually going to help you with your professional life, with your personal life, everywhere. Trust me on this. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching, and keep exploring. And let me know in the comment section if you agree with me. Bye-bye and take care.